So, you're here to get more Instagram followers, right? Well, sorry to tell you, but Instagram has changed and is harder than ever before to get followers on that platform. But don't worry, it's not just you that's experiencing less likes as well as reach. It's everyone. Let's face it, the game has changed. So if you want to get more Instagram followers in 2018, you're gonna need a new approach as well as a new, fresh strategy. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few new tips to conquer that ever-changing Instagram algorithm and get you more followers in 2018. Stay tuned.
If you want a business, gotta own it. I just made a hit and I know it. If you get a million, you can't lose it. You just gotta stay focused. I just try to stay focused. I just try to stay focused.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kingsley, aka Coogee TV. And if you're looking for new ways to generate passive income online, well then this is the channel for you. So what I need you to do before we start this video is to go ahead and smack the hell that like button if you haven't already. And don't forget to smash the hell that like button. Let's get straight to it. So let's first start off by why I think I'm qualified to give you the advice I'm giving you right now. Well, for starters, I'm a digital as well as social media marketer, which means I do this for a living. And also, well, let's face it, my social media accounts are popping. On my main business account, I have about 43K active followers and my impressions are ridiculous. I have videos that are probably like around 4 million plus views and others with 1 to 2 million plus views and an overall reach of 10 million plus people. And on my second account, which is my gaming account, I have about 14K plus followers that are active. All right, and I have videos on there that have reached about 120K plus views. So when it comes to this Instagram thing, you should probably take my advice. Having said that, the first thing you want to think about when starting this process is understanding your audience and post times. The reason for this is because audience and post times is crucial. In my opinion, they go hand in hand. Understanding your audience will help you to understand the kind of content that you want to post on your particular account, all right? Because if your audience does not like the content you're posting, you're not going to get the right kind of views or the right kind of engagement that you're looking for. And also with post times, these people or your audience won't be able to see your content when you want them to see it, all right? You want them to see it immediately. Okay, so in my advice, I found that the best post times to post is around 9 a.m. in the morning, wherever it is that you're at, whatever coast or side, portion or side of the world you're on. You want to post at 9 o'clock in the morning, all right, 12 o'clock in the morning, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and around 6 o'clock in the evening. In my opinion, or in my experience, I should say, I found that those 4 times are usually the best times to post content on Instagram. Also, you want to make sure that you're posting at least 3 times a day. All right, that's a little bit on the low end, but most of the time you want to post anywhere from 3 to 6 times a day. All right, just so that just because you want to make sure that you're giving your audience a good number of content to keep them engaged. Okay, because you got to understand with Instagram and just these social media platforms in general, people use them as a form of escapism, all right? It's a way for them to kind of get away from what's going on in their everyday life, all right? So you want to make sure that you're constantly pumping out content for them to consume, all right? So make sure at least 3 to 6 times a day you're posting some content on your YouTube, on your Instagram channel or your Instagram account, I should say. Now, since we're on the topic of content, I want to go ahead and talk about how to make viral content, all right? This is very important because you got to make sure that making posts go viral is the easiest way to get your followers up, okay? Obviously, you want to make sure that you're posting viral content. Now, that may vary depending on what niche you're on, okay? But when you're posting this viral content, you want to make sure that you have calls to actions in the captions, okay? So you want to be asking questions like, what do you think about this particular content? Call to actions like, basically post emojis. Your emoji is your reaction. Comment cute in letter by letter, things of that nature, okay? That kind of keeps the audience engaged, okay? And speaking of engagement, you want to make sure that you're using power likes as well as power comments. Now, power likes and power comments are basically just comments and likes from bigger accounts. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can go ahead and create yourself DM groups, okay? And DM groups are basically just groups and DMs with bigger accounts within your niche that like and comment on posts that you've just posted. And obviously you'll be returning the favor, but that's essentially what DM groups are. And that's one form or one way you can go ahead and get power likes and power comments from these particular accounts. Also, you have power likes and power comments that you can buy. All right. Now there is a software called Fuelgram that I personally use for all my accounts. I mean, there is a free 7-day trial if you want to try it out. I'll put the link in the description for you guys that are interested in that. What this is basically you go ahead and sign up for that account. You put your Instagram account in there and it'll sign you up for engagement groups. Okay. So what it will do in essence is like other other accounts within your niche, but at the same time, whenever you post, it'll like and comment for you automatically. And these are going to be like and comments from bigger accounts within your niche, which is essential. You got to understand the way you hack this Instagram algorithm is you got to make sure that you have at least 150 to 200 likes, okay, as well as 1,000 views within an hour. The moment you do that, Instagram, it's almost like a signal goes to Instagram or the Instagram algorithm and it tells it, okay, you know what? This particular post is something that we should consider to put on the explore page. And you got to make sure that you understand that getting on the explore page is essential when trying to grow your account. All right. That's basically the best exposure you can get on Instagram. So again, let me remind you guys, the way you go viral is making sure that you get at least 100 to 200 likes, okay, as well as 1,000 views on every post within an hour of that post, okay? That'll give you the best chance to make sure that post goes to the explore page, which will eventually make your post go viral. Also, you gotta make sure that you're putting great, crazy thumbnails on these contents or posts that you're posting, because the first thing people are gonna look at is the thumbnail. So if they're turned off by the thumbnail, or the thumbnail is not something that catches them right away, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to click that post. So make sure that whenever you're posting, you put crazy thumbnails that, that will provoke people to want to click on that video and view it. Also, a quick side note, for those of you guys that are thinking, man, you know what, where am I going to get this content from? There are apps like Repost, which is something that you may have to buy. It's something that I personally use. And then also there's an online tool called Downloadgram. Okay. Now you just go there, you take the URL link from whatever post it is that you want to grab. You put that in these particular applications or softwares and it'll rip that particular post. And you'll be able to repost it on your Instagram account. Honestly, these are the applications that I use on all my viral accounts, and it's something that I feel like is essential when trying to grow viral accounts. Now, the second most important thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure you're using the right hashtags for your business, because I mean, people are constantly searching within hashtags for content. So you want to make sure that the content or the hashtags rather that you're using kind of coincides with the content that you're posting. That way you're making sure to get the right kind of audience or add the right kind of people to your particular audience. All right. And the last thing you want to make sure to do is you want to make sure that you're hacking the Instagram stories properly. All right. Now there's 2 main things you want to make sure that you're doing with these stories. You want to make sure that you're using hashtags or the right proper hashtags within your stories, which get more people to view your stories, which in turn makes more people view the content on your page. And second, you want to make sure whenever you're posting content on your page, you're also posting a story. Because what happens is sometimes, depending on the kind of people that are following you, there are people that are following, thousands of people, which means that your posts will get lost within their feed. However, if you make sure that you're posting, stories to go along with your post that you post on your main feed, what will happen is on the top of their accounts, they'll see that you posted a story, which will make them want to go view your story, okay? And ultimately, if the story is engaging enough, it'll make them also want to go ahead and view, your post or your main account, all right? Now, that's the way I currently use stories. And that's the way the pros use it. So you might want to keep that in mind, because I know there's a lot of people that just think, oh, you know what, it's just all about posting. No, you got to make sure that you're hacking stories as well. Stories is a great way to get engagement and also to get new people to view, okay, the content on your main account. All right. So that's pretty much it. Those are the ways I use to kind of increase my engagement, increase my audience and followers on my Instagram account. I hope these tips helped. If they did, you already know what to do. Do your boy a favor and smack the hell out of that like button for your boy, as well as subscribe to this channel if you haven't as well. And make sure to share this video with anyone you think may be interested in content like this. If you guys have any other things you want me to do or any other videos you'd like me to touch on or topics you want me to touch on, get in the comment section down below and post your thoughts there, and I'll get to them at my earliest convenience. Having said that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope I provided some kind of value to you guys today. And yeah, man, I'll get at you guys in the next video, man.
Dracos under the Pico, heard the police was looking for me though. But I'm on the PJ with Squeezo. Remember I was just living illegal. Now the kids look at me like a hero. Told them I was just like I once before. Now my count got some commas and zeros. We ain't living on welfare no more. I'm eating steak at the bistro.